When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's the golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on into the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blue. Walk on with hope in your heart. I love that song. I'm not gonna lie, okay? It's a very inspiring song. I actually genuinely like it as a song. Not because Liverpool sing it, but it's an amazing song. And Liverpool have some amazing chants. But Thiago ready to tackle. Intro. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. So, according to sources, Thiago could be staying. That's why I'm so happy. Thiago could be staying at Bayern Munich and extending his contract. But I think there is genuine interest and genuine belief coming towards me that he could genuinely be here by next season and maybe leave on a free, because all these sources coming out of Liverpool are pretty much saying Liverpool don't want to be spending the money on him and they're waiting till the last minute to potentially put in a bid. And Unai Hoeneß is pretty much saying Bayern have to decide whether or not they wait or they stand their ground and tell Thiago, hey, they didn't pay the money, you can't leave. And that's what looks like is potentially happening. Bayern Munich return in 4 days. This Thiago thing is a little bit similar to the Sancho thing with United, where a player is still playing for their club, and we know for a fact now that Sancho is staying at Dortmund. And it's a similar kind of thing. If Thiago is going to play against Schalke, then the manager Hansi Flick and the club should know where transfer talks are. And Unai Hoeneß is saying it publicly, not that he's actually part of the executive board, he's more of a supervisory member. Not that he's that important in that aspect or has a decision or knows exactly the ins and outs, but he still has an idea of what's happening. And he's pretty much saying Liverpool have not approached Bayern and asked for a price, and nor is Man United. So Thiago Alcantara looks like he could potentially be staying at Bayern. Okay, you'll never walk alone. Ooh, yes, he could stay. I would absolutely love him, man. These scouts, these crap. There's something that the cop know. There's something that the aliens want you to know. You may want Thiago, but it will come to nothing. Si, senor. Thiago Alcantara is the best the world has ever seen. Oh, come on, man. I'm such a good singer. Justin Bieber, sign me up, my guy. Sign me up. I'm so cool. But seriously, this could genuinely be great news for Bayern fans. And I'm only saying this today. If it was yesterday, I wouldn't be saying this. But I'm only saying this today because we have a game in 4 days. I feel like if Thiago is starting against Schalke in the opener of the Bundesliga season, that's an indication to me that the whole thing with him starting isn't changing. The whole situation at the club isn't changing. And according to Kicker and also Bild, I think, Hansi Flick will stick with the team that won him the treble. So I'm imagining Kimmich is going to be a right back. Thiago and Goretzka are going to be in the midfield and are going to battle it out. And Kimmich is going to battle it out. And they're going to try and win as many games as possible. And Pavard will be on the bench because he hasn't played a game in like 90 days. So that's potentially what looks like it could be happening. I don't know, man. I can't wait. The real interesting thing about this whole situation with this transfer is I always had my question marks over Liverpool's intentions. Liverpool don't strike me as a club that, oh, Thiago, okay, let's get him. They didn't do anything quickly. After the Champions League campaign, I said it. 2 weeks, the 2 weeks that we had, the players were on break. That's a perfect time window to get the deal done because a lot of transfers happened within that time frame because the club directors, They have nothing to do. They don't have to manage games. They don't have to go to games and be there physically to support. No, they don't have to be the clapping fans. They don't have to do that. They have a lot of free time. So that's where a Liverpool director could be calling Karl-Heinz Rummenigge and asking him about Thiago and the price that Bayern look at. But Bayern have said Liverpool haven't made an approach. So what I'm questioning is when. I get it. The transfer window closes in October the 3rd or 5th, something like that. I get that, but the thing is, if you're Thiago, why would you want to move just like that? You want time to integrate into the player that you're trying to, you want time to get what Klopp wants you to do. So that would have been the last 2 weeks where they should have signed Thiago, but the talks aren't even. They're not even like, Unai Hoeneß didn't even say Thiago has an agreement with Liverpool. He said he thought Thiago had an agreement with Liverpool or Man United. Because that no one knows. No one understands what Thiago's mind is on. No one knows. Thiago himself even said he told the media that he wasn't leaving. He didn't tell anyone that he was leaving. And there's stupid jokes coming out with stories about him saying goodbye. Don't understand. I really genuinely am so confused whether or not Liverpool, it's not about Thiago, because we know Thiago wants to leave Bayern. But I know for a fact Thiago will not put in a transfer request and force his way out and strike and not train. He's smiling. He loves this club. This club is his heart. He wants to be here forever, but he wants to try something new. That's completely normal. So, if that something new doesn't show up and the opportunity to go to Liverpool doesn't come up this summer, then why would he want to just go to Liverpool next year when he's 30 and pretty much getting towards the end of his career? I don't know. And that's exactly where we're confused, man. And this next season would be huge for him. He would be playing and, oh man, he could win another Champagne League because look how good Bayern are. It's a very real opportunity to continue playing for Bayern Munich because of how good we are and how good we've been this year. So I'm hoping that Thiago can mentally decide that he wants to stay or he would be open to staying, and then that would mean that Liverpool would have to put in a bid for him. I don't know, because Liverpool don't seem to want to act. Gini Wijnaldum isn't going to Barcelona now, so that opens up another door for Bayern fans to get even more hopeful, because the whole situation was that Wijnaldum would leave Liverpool among some other midfielders, and then a starter would come in like Thiago, and then they could use Thiago and have him teach the other people and also be a starter and be their best midfielder. That was pretty much the plan. Thiago taking Wijnaldum's position as this defensive number 8. Liverpool don't really play with a 10 either, so they're two number 8s, and one's offensive. Henderson is way more offensive than Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum's just crap, so I don't know what to put him in, what bracket I want him in. But seriously, you have two players there that if you took Wijnaldum out, Thiago is a billion times the upgrade. With a similar type of play, alleviating pressure, still very great at everything. I don't know. So maybe that's what Liverpool were planning. But then now that Wijnaldum is staying and potentially, signing a new contract, now I'm thinking to myself, that means Thiago doesn't necessarily have a starting spot. He would have to go to Liverpool, have to prove himself again. He would probably prove himself within 15 minutes and be the starter, but he'd have to do it all over again. Whereas at Bayern, he's already the starter. He's already important in our midfield. And he's not like, oh, if we lose Thiago, we die. That's not the situation. I'm so confused, man. I'm genuinely confused. Hey, I'm gonna get hate. I just realized from singing that song. They're gonna start calling me George the Liverpool fan. They're gonna start saying I like Salah. I swear, if I see a comment about, oh, George, you're a plastic Liverpool fan. No, I can't stand Liverpool. I'm waiting for some fake allegations to come out against their squad so I can have something bad to say. To be honest, they don't really have much to really look at and go, Klopp, you used to beat your wife. No, you can't hate Jurgen. Jurgen's a cool guy. Yeah, but he laughed at Bayern that one time. It was funny. Bayern lost. Boom. Yeah, I don't know. I can't stand them. I can't stand Liverpool, man. I can't stand them. They beat us. My mood just changed. My mood just completely changed. But you know what? This season is really going to be interesting. If Thiago ends up staying, I mean, that's why it says Thiago to stay at Bayern Munich. Clickbait, but well, it depends. If he stays, then I was right. If he doesn't stay, then I'll just put a question mark. If he leaves, I'll literally go back to this video and put a question mark in the title, because then I'd be wrong either way, and I'd be correct either way, because I wasn't really assuming anything. Well, thank you everyone so much for watching. Today's been, you know what, I'm disappointed in all of you. I am so disappointed. First of all, we're not at 5,000 subscribers yet, so that has to be fixed this month. We have to get, come on, just click the share button. I will stop making videos. Why do I make these videos when I get nothing in return? No love in return. I'm giving you all this love, singing my heart out, saying my heart out, saying deluded things, and you're not giving me anything in return. You're not giving me any love whatsoever. What a toxic relationship. I don't see the likes going up. I don't see the subscribers going up. I don't see the enjoyment and the commentation rate going up. I am disappointed. This love is absolutely toxic. I'm giving it all and you're giving me nothing back. No love back. I'm giving you all my love, pouring my heart to you, and you don't even hit the like button or the subscribe button. Wow, 50% of you watching this aren't subscribed. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Walk on with hope in your heart.